Hello, I just wanted to do a quick video in response to Mr. G, the new director for, I think it's just Zenime. Well, anyway, he's the director for Elder Scrolls Online. He released this really early in the morning. I heard about it from Skinny Cheek. I'm leaving that in because this is We know that the Writhing Wall event has been disappointing for many of our players, and that you were looking forward to experiencing Phase 3 and the Writhing Fortress. This event has not met the quality standards you expect and deserve from us, and certainly hasn't been the experience we wanted to give you. For that, I'd like to sincerely apologize. We understand that an apology goes so far. So we wanted to share what we're doing to address this. First of all, of course, they're addressing the fact that, they kind of messed up. So, I mean, that's good. I mean, taking responsibility is good. But let me say, this has been an incredibly glitchy and buggy event. Like, at first, it was okay, it was slightly enjoyable, but just player outcry sort of just matched everything. Everyone at once was like, bro, why is this taking so long? This feels so grindy. And I can understand, like, if you look at their timetable, if you were really paying attention to the times that was given, there was enough time given for everyone to start and catch up with the event, which is good. But the rewards for the event didn't match the grind, so it didn't make sense for people to keep doing it. Plus, there was another NPC whose name I forget. I dropped her as soon as I noticed that her quest was incredibly horrible. It was a collection quest, right? But everyone was being sent to the same places. And most players knew which area to go to get the biggest bang for the buck, for their time. And then it was announced that she doesn't count as a fourth box. She can count as one of the three. I think as soon as people found out that there weren't four golden boxes, like, player interest just dropped. And it especially dropped on her because her quest is just the worst, right? So we keep going. First, as a thank you for your patience throughout all of this, we're adding 8,000 seals of endeavor on day 1 of December. Daily login for word calendar. So what this is basically a mount, one of the pretty mounts, and that's really cool. I like that. I dig it. I think they did something like that before, but it might have not been one of the pretty mounts. So, like, I think 8K is just like a base pretty mount, like the ones that they reskin over and over again, but it might have a flashy little thing on it, like a after effect, or maybe like some wiggly wings or something like that. So that's basically what that is. We have been working hard over the past days to tackle multiple issues with the Phase 3 experience and the Writhing Fortress. Today, we pushed the following Writhing Wall event hotfixes. I'm not going to go through the full notes. This is supposed to be quick. We removed the flying phases from the encounter with Zyzex, the Titan boss in the Writhing Fortress, to fix situations where it could sometimes become bugged and not completable. I didn't um I didn't have that one personally. I am very glad I didn't run into that. I was extremely tilted by the one that I did get, which they do talk about. I think they talk about it later. Okay, so Walks and Ash in the Infernium will no longer get stuck in the Writhing Fortress, preventing further progression in the instance. I am so glad I didn't run into that. Scordo will now consistently appear when you go to hand in the quest Support the Fellowship at the Siege Camp in Solstice. I did not have this one, but like so many of people in just one guild. I'm in 3 guilds. And the amount of messages that I was seeing in our PlayStation group was crazy, dude. Like I got the bad lockout one, but they got the you can't even finish the quest one. And that's crazy. I think it's insane that so many bugs showed up in this thing. But carry on. We investigated the possibility of extending Phase 3 of this event, because we want everyone to have more time to play the Writhing Fortress once the issues are fixed. However, extending the wall event would introduce technical risks and unknowns that can result in additional issues. I don't understand that one. I'm techie, but I'm not that techie, so if anyone wants to shine light on what could happen, like, I'm assuming that these are all automatic. They're in the pipeline and they're just going to happen. And that a lot of the issues that did happen was because they tried to push it forward and the systems just weren't ready to do that. Okay. Because of this, we'll let the event conclude on its current schedule, and then in early 2026, we will bring back the Writhing Fortress once we've completed additional internal tests and have had the chance to implement additional fixes. I sure hope they fix the instance lock thing. Because actually, I remember that happened like a few years ago. One of the instance locked and they had to go and fix it. So when it happened again, it like, it rang that little bell of annoyance in my head. It's like, you remember something. You remember that it's annoying, but you can't remember when it happened. Yeah, it was that. All right. We were trying something new with this event, but our execution ultimately didn't meet your or our expectation. This was not the experience we should have delivered. We hear your feedback on Phase 3 and the Writhing Fortress, in addition to your feedback on Phases 1 and 2, especially the grind, rewards, and required activities. Yeah, bro. Yeah, wasn't it? Like, better shinies would have been great. I mean, like, I finished the Hajmata skill. I did that through the boxes, but when it came to the skeleton shards, I bought those. I got like, I think I got maybe halfway there, and then I just went to a market and bought the rest of the shards. I did not want to do it anymore. We take this feedback to heart And as the new game director, I want to personally assure you that we hear you, we will learn from it, and we will do better. This is required PR speak. I mean, he could totally be super sincere about this. I 100% give the benefit of the doubt, but this is PR speak. It's pretty standard. You don't even have to be in an industry to recognize that that is PR speak, but it's good. It we want them to learn from this. They want us to keep going, keep playing, revenue, and we want it to be fun. So if they're actually learning from this, it's great for all of us. All right? Yeah. Thank you to everyone who has shared thoughts and feedback with us, especially the constructive criticism, and told us what you want to expect. It matters, and we're listening. We truly appreciate your long-standing dedication and support to us, each other, and ESO. I and everyone here look forward to forging a better path ahead with you. Nick G, Game Director. Yeah, that should be quick. Hopefully I didn't ramble. Thank you for dealing with my one take here. I have speech impediment. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely day, and goodbye.